and we are going to go right into the Music Company Orchestra. And the Music Company Orchestra has a big gala coming up at Michael's, and we're going to be talking a little bit about that. And hey, Gerald, are you all mic'd up?
Almost. Here we go.
If not, just hold it.
There we go. We're all set. How are you?
We're just winging it today.
We are totally winging it today.
Okay,
Ann.
good.
No worries.
So you've got to, well, first of all, let people know, what is the Music Company Orchestra?
The Music Company Orchestra is a volunteer orchestra. We're based out of Ballston Lake, Ballston Spa area. It's 60 people, volunteer, all doctors, lawyers, engineers, moms, dads, grandmas, grandfathers, all get together on Monday night.
They continue with their music.
They do. You know, people who have, not gone to music school, but, maybe all through college or high school have played. And some retirees coming back after many years and playing. And we get together every Monday night. And they work very hard. And we put on some really fun programs.
You're doing Toons, I'm sorry.
Yeah, classic tunes, T-O-O-N.
Yes.
As, right?
As opposed to T-U-N-E-S.
Yeah, exactly. But what we're doing, it's a very exciting program at Michael's Banquet House. We start off the evening actually with a Dixieland band playing, and there's a cocktail hour, and there's hors d'oeuvres served, and we have a silent auction going on. And then there's
Those are fun.
Oh, they are. They're really a lot of fun.
So much fun.
And then we do a full sit-down dinner, and then the concert starts. And let's see, what are we doing this year, Ann? We're doing the Pink Panther.
Oh my gosh!
Right, with Henry Mancini.
And I always think of fiberglass when I see
fiberglass.
Isn't that the commercial?
Oh, that's right. And then we're going to do if anyone has a young girl, they're going to know the next song that we're doing is "Let It Go" from Frozen.
Yep.
Right.
That's a big one.
Oh, that is huge.
Yeah.
That is huge this year. And then we are going to be doing Beauty and the Beast, which they're doing here at Proctor's.
And they're doing it here. I'm ushering this coming Saturday.
We're also going to be doing a video games live piece because, animation is not just cartoons anymore. I mean, the next big thing in music composing, right, and in next generation of animation is all about video games. Very exciting medley. A lot of even big orchestras are doing video game whole concerts based around video game stuff.
Doing anything from Fantasia?
No, not from Fantasia.
Because that was a big.
Oh yeah, that was a
big.
Huge.
Yeah, too.
Yeah. But we got the Disney covered with.
You got Disney covered with
the
Frozen,
and then the Warner Brothers stuff. There's a piece called "What's Up at the Symphony," which has got all of the different tunes from the Warner Brothers stuff. The Bugs Bunny stuff.
Yeah.
The bum bum bum.
What's up, Doc?
Yeah, exactly, exactly. And so, we're putting together a whole bunch of animation with the music as well too. So we're going to be projecting some of the animation and playing the music that goes along with it. It's going to be really fun.
It sounds like a really great event.
And
the purpose, of course, is to raise some money.
It is. So that we can
because you have to buy music. We
have to buy music. We have our expenses are relatively low because we actually like to give back in. We go out to a lot of community centers, Clifton Park Library, Clifton Park Half Moon Library, a lot of retirement communities in the neighborhood, and we charge $200 to go out and present an orchestra concert to the public. And for $200, and so we do have several operating expenses. Because we want to give. We want to give that. We want to give what we create.
And it's expensive. I'll tell you, as an aside, I appeared with Schenectady Symphony Orchestra, if you can believe that.
Oh yeah,
playing the Nightingale. Playing the Nightingale. That was it. I mean, no big deal. But I had such a great appreciation for musicians, which I had no knowledge of before, other than in interviewing people. But they work very hard. And they're so dedicated.
Yeah, it's wonderful. How did you feel when you were in that moment playing that Nightingale with all of those people?
I was
in that
scared.
Moment? It was terrified.
Terrified.
Awesome, right?
Yeah, but it was awesome. It felt really good, but I was so concentrating on what the conductor was doing and my music that it was kind of like...
I mean, no, you have to have that focus, in that moment,
So I appreciate what your group does, what your volunteers do, what the people that come together again to make music for the rest of us.
Right. Yeah, no, it's about giving it back. I mean, last year we also gave a benefit concert. You may remember with the Mendelssohn Club.
Yeah, that was wonderful.
And we for the
They're coming out, I
Northeast-
think, next week.
Oh, they are.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
great.
I think so.
And so we raised money for the Northeast organization for the Alzheimer's. Next year we're doing a benefit for Captain.
And that's up in Clifton Park.
Yeah,
Yep.
exactly.
The youth
so
group.
so trying to to share our music and do some good for
So
the community.
tell people why they should come and support you.
Well, they should come, one, because it's a lot of fun, right?
Okay, good.
It's going to be a great evening.
Did you say when?
Oh, the 25th. It's the 25th of April, Michael's Banquet House.
Okay.
I know Ann's website is going to have all the details for that.
And
It's gonna-
Facebook as well.
Yeah, it's going to be a great concert, a unique concert for us.
Absolutely.
In that we have all the animation going along with the tunes, and then we are going to play a classic tune, which is Schubert's Unfinished Symphony.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm finished.
Yeah.
So are you going to get to finish it?
No.
No.
We'll leave that to the Schubert scholars. How's that?
Okay, good. Jerry Lanou, he is with the Music Company Orchestra. We're always pleased to have him on here. He's a lot of fun. He's a great person, and I know he's well received by his musicians because they do love what you do.
Oh,
and
thank you, Ann. And we love what you do here, too.
Okay, thank you so much. We're going to take a quick break, and we want to encourage you to go to it, enjoy
please
it,
go.
and just really relish in orchestration. I mean, it's just so great. And I don't even know how these composers wrote this stuff. It's like, how do they do that to think of all the
One note
instruments?
at a time, Ann.
One or what do they say in Amadeus? It's like too many notes.
Too many notes. Yeah, too many notes.
Too many notes.